Hi, my name is Martez Thompson, and I am from Columbia, Mississippi, and I am 20 years of age. I was born on February 25th, 1991, and I am the youngest child of three on my mother's side, and I am the middle child of five on my father's side. Most of my life, I was mainly raised by my father up until my ninth grade year at East Marion, where I attended, and me and my brother decided that it might be the best thing that we go stay with my mother because we all wanted scholarships, and at East Marion, too many people that didn't get scholarships, and we figured if it was a bigger school like Pascagoula, which was a 6A school at the time, and East Marion was a 2A school, we had a better opportunity of getting a football scholarship. So we ended up transferring to Pascagoula, which is on the coast where my mother stayed. And I played football for 2 years there. And during my senior season, my mother, she had took a job at Chevron, which was in Louisiana. So she was forced to move, and it really put me and my brother in a tough situation because for me, I didn't really want to go because I was getting recruited by a bunch of schools, and I figured if I left, it would really hurt my recruitment. So I decided to stay there, and my brother being the person that he is, he decided to stay there with me. So me and him both decided that we were going to get jobs, and we were going to have to pay all the bills on our own. So we did that until I say toward the end of my senior year, and then we decided that it wasn't gonna work out because things that got tough. My brother had lost his job, and I was still working, and we decided to. I was going to stay with my counselor, she was a counselor at Pascagoula High School where I attended, and my brother, he decided to stay with his girlfriend of 3 years, and we just had to split up. So during my time with the counselor, she was like a second mother to me because she really took me in. She made sure that I was on school on time. Uh, she helped me with my work. She uh she really did everything for me. She made sure that clothes on my back, food. Even though she had a family of her own, she had three kids and a husband. So I thought I took that as if she really cared about me, and I felt like I owe her to be a good person, and really go to school and concentrate on school because she did that for me. I figured I'd do something for her because I know that'll make her the proudest thing in the world if I went to college and really did good. Her husband, he is really the reason that my disciplinaries are business and sports coaching, and her husband, he is like one of the real reasons why I wanted to be a business major because he owns his own business, he owns his own construction business, and some days like when I didn't have school or on the weekend, I would go to school with him. I mean to go to work with him, and I just watch him just I was watch him and just learn business. Like I liked the fact that he knew everything, like he knew everything that everybody does in the business, and I thought to myself I would like to be there one day. So I really just went to work with him like every weekend or every day I wasn't in school and just learned business, and I knew right then and there that that's what I wanted to be, and that's mainly one reason why I chose business because of dating. And plus, me being me, the person I am, I really don't like being told what to do, and I would rather tell somebody else what to do than them tell me. So that's a big reason I chose business. And my other discipline is sports coaching. Me, obviously, I play football. That's what I want to do. Like when I graduate from college and stuff, like football, that'll be something I can do, like something I know, and I know I have a job at it because I can always come back to Pascagoula High School and be a coach, or I can always go back to my old school and be a coach. So I figured that that might be a good plan for me. So I won't be one of those guys that graduated school and didn't have nothing to do and didn't have a plan. So I figured sports coach would be my second plan and business be my first. So when I graduated Pascagoula, my grades still weren't where they need to be, so I was forced to go enroll at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. There, my major was just business because when I first came out, I was like, man, business is something I really want to be. So I made it my main goal. So it was just business, and there it was just business was kind of tough, and it was really the business course. It was kind of tough, and I was like, man, is this something I really want to do? So I ended up keeping it business. I ended up getting an associate's degree at the Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. I spent 2 years there. I learned a lot of things from all the coaches, from all the teachers, and I was still staying with Mrs. Wade, which is my counselor that I had lived with. I was still staying with her, but then I was after my sophomore year at Gulf Coast, I ended up transferring to USM, who had offered me previously when I got out of high school, and I majored in interdisciplinary studies because of business and sports coaching. That's something I wanted to do, and in my getting to my literature review, my question I chose to write about was why are student athletes held to a higher standard than regular students? I chose this because it's a big topic. Like we are really held to a higher standard because like especially a football player, uh football a lot of people look up to the football players and they really follow what they do. So that alone is I think why we are really held to a high standard, not just football, really sports, people who play sports in college period. And follow up on my question, I think that we are held to a higher standard just because so many people they look up to us in the classrooms. Obviously, if we don't play sport, if we don't get our grades, we won't be able to play. So I think that's a big part. And the NCAA made it easier on us. They kind of dropped they made it hard on us. They kind of hired the GPA, so we really had to do that much more work to be eligible and stay eligible in school. So that's really why I chose that question because I found a lot of information on it, and I felt like it was a good topic to write about. So that's my literature review. That's why I chose that for my question, and I really enjoy researching this topic, and I really enjoy my my majors, and hopefully my my dream become my own business owner, or if that doesn't work out, becoming a sports coach may be possible. Thank you.